Hi there, I'm André Zilar and this is Zilar Groselha, a channel for all the nerdy things I like, but mostly, considering the best weeks, this is the home for my custom card project for Spellfire Master the Magic. This is a set of cards that, I admit once again, is almost like a mod for the good old Spellfire. And in this update, I'm gonna share with you how the realm cards are going on. I've already commented about deity cards in details and its Pantheon deck as well on another previous video, so please feel free to check it out. And if you are new here, please hit that like button, and if you want to make my day, please subscribe the channel. I've been spending a lot of time creating this set and creating these videos. I know I got a lot to do and even more to learn, but I would really appreciate knowing there are people interested in this idea. Enough of the opening messages, let's jump into the video. So let's talk about realm cards. This is the layout for realm cards in this set. There are some big differences, I know. For starters, where the realm icon is located. Because of that, I've experimented a little bit not only with the icon's placement, but I gave a try even on a vertical layout, and the result was nah. To be honest, I gotta say this is one of those situations where you can feel there's no right answer. At least this is how I feel about it. So the icon's now positioned on the right side after Gib Ogni, a good member of the Spellfire players Facebook group, pointed out to be aware of the icon visualization when we fan out the cards on our hands, and this made pretty much sense to me. So that's why this icon is over there. Going right to the second main difference, I believe this is the choice of artwork. Instead of old maps or scenes, I've chose to have more a landscape direction. Sometimes this means we're gonna see a major city, sometimes this is more related to the main geographical features of the realm in question, but I believe this brings more context to each card. And I really hope you guys like it. I'm spending time trying to find which artwork best suits the realms, and I've been spending even more time, especially when there are no paintings or official landscapes to describe them. I've been working with Midjourney like crazy. So the third difference in this layout is the tab over there, Real, popping out. This is a geographical / environment tab. I've made the choice of having this information because I judge it to be really important for the opposing player, especially considering these descriptors interact with not only movement abilities but with monsters, druids and rangers, and we're gonna discuss this a little bit right now, okay? Just to start, this is the list of the possible geographical or geographic and / environment descriptors in this set. Coastal, forests, mountain, marshes, plains, dungeon, and underdark. These descriptors interact in two levels. First, the movement abilities, of course. Coastal realms / holdings grant access to swimmers and sea ships. What is a sea ship? It's a new type of card that gives the swimmer ability to a defined amount of champions and allies. This is one of them. Okay. Forests, they are accessible only to flyers. Nothing new. Mountains are my rebalance of the almighty Earthwalker ability. So Earthwalkers can attack a mountain type realm / holding in the back lines. Marshes, just like forests, are accessible to flyers. Plains are really not special here when considering movement abilities. Flyers can access it. But now we're gonna discuss the two different kits on the block in the session: Dungeons and Underdark. Dungeons are another fat target for Earthwalkers, so they are not that nerfed, okay? But there's a twist. In this case, if a realm / holding is just a dungeon, flyers and swimmers cannot attack it. The same happens to Underdark realms. The way of counterbalancing the idea of having a deck full of dungeons and Underdark realms is to make them provide one less victory point per turn. So this brings another subject. What? Victory points? Well, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time explaining it, so shortening this rule, the thing is, the victory condition now is to gather 50 or 100 victory points, depending on how much time you want to spend playing the game. Realms usually produce 2 victory points per turn, every turn. Holdings, and again being absolutely integrated to the game in a new way, they also produce 1 victory point per turn. And you can gain additional victory points by battling. So each time you win a battle, you produce 1 victory point, and you produce an extra victory point if you successfully raise that attacked realm. And that's it, okay? Now, I believe it's pretty important to say that the geographical descriptors no longer exclusively interact with movement abilities. So this brings a new feature. Habitats, I don't know. Monsters in the set, just like heroes, they won't be using those unarmored combat cards. Yeah, I don't like them, sorry. So, while heroes in the set can gain extra bonuses for equipping the right weapons, armors and stuff, monsters also have their thing, and this is the Habitat bonus. Right now, I'm thinking about a +2 level bonus for a monster fighting in the right environment. I can change this because this is gonna be described in the rules. So, for instance, if a Cyclops is attacking a mountain realm or a mountain holding, it's gonna gain 2 levels. And the same ability can be seen Druids and Rangers, bringing this flavor of and a quick way of representing their connection to the wild. To finish, let's talk about the temples. The faith icon used to worship a deity now needs a proper temple. I know this is different from what I've said in the last videos, but I believe things can be much more fun this way. This is work in progress, guys. So now you need a temple from one of your realms or holdings to perform a worship action. And this action can be triggered by any worshipper, not only clerics, just like I said in the last video. So, okay, Andrea, and how this is gonna work for clerics, especially for them? Well, clerics now are gonna produce double faith resources to their worship actions, or even triple, okay? And that's it. A player can declare to use one of his champions at a time to perform a worship action, activating a matching deity temple. Count the total of the proper icons. The proper icon is the color used for the described deity on the temple. Then you will reveal the same amount of the top cards on the Pantheon deck. And if the deity comes up, jackpot. The deity now is on your side, it's ascended, and basically this is the general idea. If you want to know more, please consider watching the deity/Pantheon deck video on this channel. So now I'm gonna put on some music and you can check how each realm is gonna be portrayed, okay? And I've been reading a lot these past few weeks, trying to bring game powers matching each realm's history and lore. So please feel free to comment about them right below, okay? So let's travel across the lands of Faron. And that's it. Please hit the like button, leave your comment, and I hope to see you soon with more news about this project, the AZ Reborn set. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and bye.